Okay, so we've got a question here. 8 to the power of 3x equals 2 to the 12 plus 2 to the 15 divided by 36. And we want to find out what x is. Well, these numbers here, 2 to the 12, 2 to the 15, they are pretty big numbers. So we're going to need to do some sort of factoring and seeing what we can work out with these numbers. Now, first thing we can see here, we've got 2 to the 12 and 2 to the 15. What can we do to the 36? Is there a 2 to the power that we can use for 36? Well, we know that 36 is 3 squared times 2 squared. That's 36. So we could rewrite our denominator as that. So now 8 to the 3x equals 2 to the 12 plus 2 to the 15 divided by 3 squared times 2 squared. Okay, so now we've not changed our equation at all. It's still the same value. Okay, now we've got 8 to the 3x here. Now we could maybe factor that out to maybe get to 2 to the power of something. Try and match it with this one. Let's see if we can do that. So 8 to the 3x, that's the same as 2 to the 3x. And then this term here, we're going to have to cube it because we've got 2 cubed equals 8. So 2 to the 3x, we're now going to need to cube this. So now 3x, we will need to multiply by 3. So anything we cube, we have to multiply the indice by 3. Okay, so now that equals 2 to the 12 plus 2 to the 15. We've got 2 squared in the bottom. Why don't we factor out this into powers of 2 and see where that takes us? So now we've got 2 to the 12. So factoring that out, we've got 1 to represent our 2 to the 12. And then plus 2 to the 15. If I put in here 2 cubed, that's going to give us the same value if we FOIL that out with the brackets. And then on my denominator, I've got 3 squared times 2 squared. I'm just going to rewrite that as 2 squared times 3 squared. And now we can see something can happen here. We've got a 2 squared and a 2 squared and a 2 to the 12 here. So we could maybe cancel out some powers there. And then 1 plus 2 cubed, that's not so bad to calculate. So we can calculate that. Then here we can just simplify this left-hand side off. So now we've got 2 to the 9x equals, right, let's go steady here, 2 to the 12 divided by 2 squared. That will just divide there because we've got the brackets here to keep this enclosed. So now we'll have 2 to the 10 in the, let's write that neater, 2 to the 10 in our numerator. And then here 1 plus 2 cubed, well 2 cubed is 8, so 1 plus 8 is 9. So that gives me 9. And then my 2 squared has now been taken care of, and now I've got 3 squared, which I'm now going to write as 9. Okay, now here 9 and 9, they can cancel out. So now I'm left with 2 to the 9x equals 2 to the power of 10. Okay, well 2 to the power of 10, we could calculate that out. Well 2 to the power of 8 is it's 256. So 2 to the 10 is going to be 1024. So we could write that out like that. But while we've got it both terms in terms of 2, we can now rewrite this as 9x equals 10. And then we can solve for our x. X equals 10 over 9. And that is our solution to this equation.